Your 30s are a reality check. It is the decade where you realize that your body, your time, and your peace of mind are the real wealth. As a 34-year-old, I can confidently say that the habits that you carried from your 20s are not going to be the same habits that are going to sustain you in your 30s. As a nurse and as someone who is currently in their 30s, I'm going to share with you guys 5 different things that you need to make a priority if you want to age well and feel well while you do it. This brings me to point number 1, clean eating, prioritize fruits and vegetables. Now that's going to sound like a cliche, and before you click out of the video and say, of course, I already knew that, I am here to tell you that food is no longer about staying slim. So if you have that relationship with eating and eating just to stay slim, it's not just that. It's literally eating and fueling your body to feel well. It's giving your body the nutrients and the substances that it needs to be able to run at a great level. In your 20s, you could literally eat fast food every day and no one would know the difference. In your 30s, your body starts showing receipts. And I don't say that in a superficial way, not just how you look physically as far as your weight, but in your skin, in your hair, your whole overall physique will start showing signs of being unhealthy. If you're in your 30s, you probably grew up with the food pyramid being your guide as to what to eat and how to take care of yourself. Newsflash, the food pyramid actually got redone. I think it was in 2010, 2011, and now they focus on My Healthy Plate. And basically, you don't want to follow the food pyramid type of diet where it's like grains, and then I think it's like meat or fruits and vegetables and then meat. You want to have primarily a good portion of vegetables and fruits, protein. Basically, everything that we knew about growing up and the way that we ate growing up has changed. Like, not only do I feel better, but my gut also seems to really do well with that. You need to focus on getting good protein, good vegetables, healthy carbs, and that's going to help sustain your gut microbiome, which, as we know, is like the second brain. There's a lot of hormones that are regulated through your stomach. So it's really important to make good practices and eat healthy now. That way you can take it into your next decade of life and so on. Make it a priority to really cut out all of the junk, the sugars, and things that really aren't going to benefit your body in a way that it needs to be. This brings me to point number 2, and again, very millennial of me, but it's going to be to get rid of plastic containers. I feel like we were the test dummies, as you say, for the microplastic problem that we have in the world. And I don't think that we know the extent or how severe the harm is, but I think there's been studies that show that there's microplastics in our brain. And honestly, there has been some evidence that shows that it's linked to, I think, colorectal cancer and things like that. But really, at this point, I think it's good to just invest in some good quality glass containers to store your food, and especially if you're taking food to work every day. My third point going in is to invest in solid cookware. You're not just cooking anymore, you're building habits that shape your health long term. There is a documentary, I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I will list it here for you guys, that talks about Teflon and how dangerous it is for us and what it does to our immune systems and our hormones and things like that. And because of that, I have invested in some good quality cookware. Obviously, you have to look at the labels. I think Caraway is supposedly very safe. Don't quote me on that. I've never purchased Caraway, but I do use a lot of stainless steel cookware. And I recently bought it just this year. I said, I'm in my 30s now. I need to get good quality cookware. My sister says, buy it nice or buy it twice. And so I am tired of buying cookware every couple years from like Home Goods or Target or wherever. I decided to invest in good quality stainless steel cookware, and I did spend a pretty penny. I think it was about $1,600, but to me that is worth it. This is cookware that I'm going to have for years and years to come, and I feel better knowing that the things that I'm cooking on are safe and aren't going to damage my hormones, my DNA, etc. So because of that, I think it is so important, especially in your 30s when you're cooking a lot more. A lot of us have families now, we have jobs, to invest in good quality cookware that is reliable and safe to use every single day. To my last point, that documentary about Teflon is literally heartbreaking, very scary, and it's something that we should all educate ourselves on. So if you have the time, I definitely recommend that you watch it because it is literally insane. And the lawyer who took on the case, I think he won like some kind of award. And if he didn't, he should win an award because he literally did life-changing work in that documentary. Point number 4 is to get off social media and stop comparing your life to others. Comparison is the biggest thief of peace and joy, and it really is, especially as you go into your 30s. The disparities between the people that you went to high school with or the people that you knew when you were younger really start to show, and the work that they have done or lack of thereof really starts to show. So people are going to be getting married. Most people have families by now. They may be excelling in their careers, and some people, they just may be at a different place in life. Not saying that one is right over the other, but if that is something that you are wanting in your life, you're wanting a promotion, or you're wanting to get married, or you're wanting to start a family, and you're seeing that constantly on your feed, like, that can really get into your spirit, and it can make you feel down on yourself and depressed. And that's not good for you, for your mental health, for your emotional health, your well-being. And so I really think that going into your 30s and beyond, that's kind of where you have to break the connection and the tie between social media usage that's healthy and unhealthy. Like, I used to just get on social media every time I sat on the couch, every time I was bored, every time I just needed to pass the time. I've made it an intention to just kind of stay off social media. Obviously, I do YouTube, and I'm a little bit active on, Instagram, but Facebook, TikTok, all those places, they can be very toxic, and you need to draw a line between what is healthy and unhealthy, whatever that looks for you. If you feel down after seeing something on social media, after seeing a post or anything like that, or you feel scared looking at the news or politics, you really have to say, how is this benefiting my life right now, and how is this going to help me moving forward? And if it's just making you feel bad, I think that's where you kind of have to disconnect and say, you know what, this is not serving me in a way that is positive, and just draw the line, draw the barrier, and say, I'm going to step away, or I'm only going to allow myself this amount of time to do that, to be on social media, and just watch yourself develop more hobbies, more things that you're interested in. And once you draw that line, you find other things to fill your time instead of going to your phone and scrolling on social media. Find a hobby, read a book, go outside, go for a walk, reach out to a friend, and just find something that's going to take your mind away from constantly going to your phone and scrolling, doom scrolling, because it just, some of it is entertainment, obviously, but a lot of it is just, it's not serving you. And literally, I think it's like frying our brains, but that's a topic for another day. And my last point, which is going to sound cliche, but again, so important, and that's going to be to exercise, but redefine what it means to you. Exercise in your 30s isn't about punishment or trying to chase the number on the scale. It literally is about longevity and energy. And a lot of us in our 30s, we're usually in the same routine of work, come home, cook, sleep, and we don't have time to take care of ourselves unless you make it a priority. And you don't necessarily have to go to the gym twice a week. Exercising can look like different things for many different people. Going on walks every day is super beneficial to your overall health. So if you can't exercise every single day, at least at the minimum, go ahead and get some steps in. If you do like Apple Watch or Fit Tracker, anything like that, try to make a goal for yourself. Can I walk 10,000 steps today? Can I walk 15,000 steps today? But make it a goal every day to move your body, and that's going to help give you more energy, and it's going to help your muscles, because literally in our 30s, our muscle mass starts to decline. And so this is where you have to make a conscious effort to work your muscles so that they don't deteriorate, essentially. Not only that, but cleaning can be used as a form of exercise, especially if you have good groove growing, you have stairs, up and down the stairs, vacuuming, mopping, bending over, etc. So just making sure that your body is staying active in whatever way that looks like for you. Going on walks with your kids, taking them to the park, playing soccer with your kids, anything like that that's going to move your body is going to help you and give you a tremendous leg up on your overall health and longevity. Again, you don't have to be training for a marathon or trying to become a bodybuilder. Lifting weights, going on walks, things that are going to get your heart rate up just a little bit is really going to pay off in the long run, and you are going to reap the benefits tenfold. Your 30s are the foundation decade. The choices you make now, the foods that you eat and drink, the type of activity that you do or don't do, the things that you consume in your mind, physically, spiritually, all of those things start to add up. Start choosing peace, quality, and longevity over convenience. Your future self will literally thank you for it. I hope this video was helpful. These are things that I am truly passionate about, and I want to empower people to live differently and to live better. And not only that, but these are also changes that I have made in my life, and they have made a huge difference. I know that sometimes making a change overnight is hard. I can make another video on how to make changes gradually so that you actually can stick to the changes that you're doing. If you're interested in seeing that, you can go ahead and drop a comment down below or let me know your thought. If you are in your 30s, are there things that you struggle with that you know you need to be better about? Let's have a discussion about it. I really want to hear what you guys are going through and how you guys are dealing with the day-to-day life of responsibilities and managing a house and job, etc. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you do like this content, please go ahead and give my video a thumbs up, comment down below, or please consider subscribing. It helps me make more videos like this for you guys. As always, you can follow me on all social media. I am at YouFancyStuff. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.